All right, Tuesday, not a bad day. Temperatures in the 80s, very summer-like. And as we close out our day, we're still very clear over the Red River Valley. But out to the west, a few clouds topping off over some thunder showers. More on them in a second. Right now, 68 degrees. We cool fairly quickly when we have relatively dry air. Dew points up a few notches from earlier in the day. We're at 61. Out there, little moisture to work with for thunder showers later tonight. Wind has calmed down completely, very quiet here in the valley. Mid-60s northwest Minnesota, still 70 in Wadena and Fergus Falls. And out to the west in the central Dakotas, still a few 70s as well. Now the radar's been very quiet over us, minus a couple sprinkle drops there along and south of Highway 2. Now some thunderstorms have developed here basically to the south and east of the Minot area, drifting very quickly to the southeast. A few rumbles of thunder. As a matter of fact, these thunderstorms, not towering ones, only about 30 or 35,000 feet in the atmosphere. So not much of a risk of hail or severe weather from these as of yet, but we'll continue to monitor. Couple cells trying to form not far from you in New Rockford and Carrington. And as we take a look, the rest of the region fairly quiet. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast, and it's going to be during the late overnight hours when these storms will have a chance to intensify. Let me show you what I mean as I set your hour-by-hour forecast in motion. Our western counties, by say around 2 in the morning, may be awakened by some rumbles of thunder, and these storms will have the capability for some gusty straight-line winds that could be damaging and maybe upwards of 1-inch diameter hail as well. So say between 2 and 5 a.m. They'll be moving mainly through the southern Red River Valley, along and south of Interstate 94. That's where the best chance of these storms will be. And this is 5 in the morning as we're getting our day going. By the time we head towards daybreak, they'll be crossing the Red River and out into parts of west central and southern Minnesota. And that's where we'll have our risk for severe weather on Wednesday. As you head out the door on your way to work and to wherever you're on your way out the door to, 55 to 60 degrees out there. Fairly quiet for most of us with a northerly wind. As we go through the day, though, you'll notice cooler temperatures. Temperatures in the 60s for most, and we're only going to top out in the low to mid 70s in many locations up in north central Minnesota, maybe only mid 60s out there. Notice some popcorn showers that develop in the afternoon sun. Nothing too widespread or long lasting, just quick passing showers. These typically diminish as we head towards sunset, and that's what's going to happen as we go through our Wednesday night. So here's what you can plan for in your hour-by-hour forecast in Fargo. 60 degrees. Morning thunder showers should be exiting off to the east. Then as we go through the afternoon, 70s and hit and miss passing thunder showers that will not be overly risky for any severe weather. Mid-60s in north central Minnesota, then warm that up into the mid-70s for our South Dakota counties and Lakes country. That northwest breeze, 15 to 20 miles per hour, kind of a cool day. Take a look at this. Cooler still as we go into Thursday. It looks like temperatures will peak only in the 60s for many locations. A great shot here. Look at that glassy water surface. This is Dry Lake. I don't think it's certainly dry, but Aaron, thank you so much for taking the time to share your father-daughter fishing experience. Here's your Thursday planner. 70 cool degrees in Fargo, cooler still elsewhere. Then all eyes turn to the skies in the FM area because, well, a lot of planes will be flying, including, well, those are the famous, Mike, help me out here. The Blue Angels will be in Friday practicing, Saturday, Sunday as well. Looks like pretty fair weather this weekend. Just hit and miss showers and storms, but pretty good to get out there and enjoy the air show.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks.
Yeah.